Yeah, so I just want to talk about outsourcing and streamlining and training which virtual assistants. I talk about this kind of stuff a lot, but it's super important with your e-commerce business that you guys understand that you need to hire virtual assistants. Now, I know it's scary at first, but what you have to do is you have to get used to the fact that it's going to take a lot of work and effort to build out an e-commerce business. There's going to be so many different things you have to do and so many things you have to put together that it's almost essential to hire at least one virtual assistant. Because life gets in the way sometimes. You're not always going to have time to sit down in front of your laptop for hours on end and build out your store and put products up and stuff like that. When you're younger, it's a little bit easier, but when you get older especially, and hiring a virtual assistant is super easy. You just have to sit down and write down the steps that it takes you to do something, make a video showing that person, create like a spreadsheet, or if you need to, like create a document and all that stuff. Use a tool like loom.com, loom.com, and you make a video and it will actually create a standard operating procedure document out of that video and a checklist that you can share with an assistant. And these VAs you can hire in the Philippines for like $3 an hour, and they'll work full time and they'll do all this work for you. And all you have to do is show them what to do and train them. And you can even find people that have past experience, so they already know how to do it. And then they can bring their experiences from other jobs and into your company, and even like streamline your company better using their past experience from their other jobs. And that's what I like to do. I like to hire people that already have experience. So this is what Ecommerce Paradise is. Ecommerce Paradise used to just be a course and a community. Now it's a services-based business. We provide done-for-you services. That's our main thing. It's basically done-for-you store building, done-for-you marketing and advertising, and done-for-you management. So now what I do is I hire a virtual assistant, I train them on managing your store, and then they work with you directly to manage the day-to-day operations of your business. So you don't have to anymore. All you have to do is introduce them to your suppliers and any B2B customers you have, and it's really easy, and they just take over and they just start running your email inbox. They start taking and making calls. They start doing live chat. They do the order processing, the fulfillment, website updates, all that stuff. It takes so much off your hands so that you can really focus on more important things, and they can even recruit more suppliers for you, they can do more, social media marketing, and there's so many cool automations these days we can set up too for, marketing and advertising, that it really takes all that stuff off your hands too. And then you can really just chill and maybe start a second store, or, maybe just focus in your life, relax and enjoy and let your e-commerce store make profits. So, this is the best way to be in life. That's why I call it Ecommerce Paradise, because you really want to live a paradise when, you have an e-commerce business. You don't want to be stuck in that constantly. You want to be able to take days off and go to the beach and relax and, go on vacations and stuff like that whenever you want to. You don't want your e-commerce business to run your life. You want to run your e-commerce business, okay? You don't want it to control you. You want to be able to control it. And it should be something that produces consistent profits and revenue, on a daily basis. And it should be something that you don't have to constantly be working on. You can hire somebody to work on, pay them, a bit every month, and then there's still plenty of profits left over. My management fees are $2,000 a month. That includes an entire team of virtual assistants. So if you wanted to go out and hire an entire team of virtual assistants yourself, you would probably be paying, maybe around the same amount, let's just say. But not only that, you actually get me on top of that, being your co-CEO of your business, and I do your ads, and I help you set up marketing automations, and I manage the VAs for you. So you're getting a team of VAs, plus you're getting a CEO level manager for your business, and it's costing about the same money as you would if you had a team yourself, where you'd have to completely pay them and manage them yourself. So I think it's a really good deal, and that's why I'm offering it, because it works at scale, and I'm able to spend a little bit of time every single day on each of my clients' stores and building them and growing them and managing the teams. And I'm really good at this kind of stuff. So I know how to solve problems when things happen. I know how to, deal with them. And we have really good processes set up now to price match competitors, to update inventory, to run competitive advertising, to build out marketing automations, to get organic rankings, and, make our clients profits. I might set up my own stores in the future, but what I don't like about having my own stores and doing client work at the same time, there's always a weird conflict of interest, and it doesn't work out as well, in the long run. So I actually kind of prefer just doing client work and helping clients to build their e-commerce businesses, because then there's no conflict of interest, and I really enjoy the work a lot more. I like working with people and communication, so I've decided to just put my entire life into that. So that's it. I'm super excited to grow this business, guys. If you want help hiring, training, streamlining, operations, management, marketing, I can do that for you. I have a huge team of VAs. We do it for clients every single day, and we're growing. So I'm super excited to get this going. Comment below if you have any questions, but just go to ecommerceparadise.com. Our done for you store build service and launch service is called our turnkey business in a box. You can go to ecommerceparadise.com/turnkey. And our management service is a full service management and marketing operations package. Just go to ecommerceparadise.com/management to get more information on that. If you want to talk to me directly, Trevor at ecommerceparadise.com, and I'm happy to help. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you in the next one, guys.